Hi there, Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo? Think Personal Branding. Okay, the date is 20th February 2023. Time right now is 3:56 in the afternoon. Okay, slightly raining outside, so I thought I'd make a video inside. Um, in today's video, I want to share with you the importance of trying to discover what you love, something that you're passionate about, and finding out possible means or ways how you can commercialize this. And I'll give you specific examples. Okay. Um, See, right now, if you look at it, you see this is my office, my studio. Uh, for people who have followed my channel for quite some time, know that I literally sleep in this room. You've seen the books on one side. You've seen the setup. Okay. And if you see the monitors at the back, this is not just to show off. This is actually how I sit. I have a monitor here. I have a monitor here. And what you can't see is my laptops. You can't see the gaming devices I have. I have a Steam Deck, Nintendo Switch. I have iPads. Okay. I have phones. And, obviously being 46 years old, being a guy who earns his own money, it's limitless. Uh, the access to how many games I can play or the entertainment that I can have. Now, here's the thing, okay? I love gaming. I love playing games. I love playing video games. I love strategy games. I like shooting games. That's actually the way I kill time. And I also love movies. I love watching movies. The other things which I love is maybe reading a book or going to the gym. So these are the few things which I love. Nothing more than this. I'm not a very big fan of going outside, meeting people. Okay. However, even though I love playing video games, Like, I'm sure there are like Wolfenstein, Doom. For those who play video games, would know this. Then strategy games like Command and Conquer, or what other game is there? Strategy games. You know, like I think there are plenty. I can't get it right now. So I love being immersed into this world where it kills your time. And where movies are concerned, I love watching bestsellers. I love watching movies which are like um, thought provoking. I love watching documentaries, or like The Ultimate Fighter, the reality show, and especially Dana White's Slap series, which has come out. Okay. And you know that I also like playing with my iPad, the Dominations. It's an online game for free, although there is a pay for extras. But I've been playing it now for 5-6 years. Okay. However, even though I love these games, even though I love watching movies, the thing that I love the most, is making these videos. This video that you can see right now. In fact, I told you, the time was 3:56. Okay. Actually, I woke up at around, I think, 1:30, 1:45. And the first thing that I did is, after I checked my phone, there were 2 or 3 clients of mine who I had to follow up. I contacted them because it was something urgent related to their job, interview, and all that. I called up with them, and even though I was still, just woke up and sleepy, I get up whenever I like. I asked my wife make a espresso, give it to me, and I spoke to them first, and then after that, I checked my WhatsApp groups, just sorted out a couple of things, and then immediately I decided on make this video. Now, why did I do this? Why did I do this? Actually, I can start my day by having a coffee, relaxing, maybe watching a movie, or maybe playing a game, or going to the gym first. I can do anything. Nobody is there to tell me what to do. But why am I doing this work? Now, obviously, you'll say that, oh, you're doing it for money, and because obviously money is important. Yes, money is very important. But more than money, the reason why I do this is because I really love what I do, man. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not trying to put on a facade. If you know me and my channel for all these years, you'd know that I tell you the truth as it is. The fact of the matter is, I love what I do. It is so enjoyable, man. I love making these videos more than I love playing video games. And I've always loved video games. For me, it is entertainment. I love video game shooting and this and that, and being immersed in this thing and handheld device and playing strategy games, and I love that. In fact, even sometimes equally or more than that, I love watching a movie or a documentary, and I love eating food while looking at it. But just imagine, even though these two things are something that I love my work more than I love these two. I really love my work. I really love what I do. Now, why am I sharing this video with you? Why am I telling you this? We have just one life. Okay, you and me, we have just one life. And in this one life, obviously there is time to sleep. You can't substitute that. Then there is time to get up, get ready, eat food. That is our personal time. And then the majority of the other time we spend traveling to the workplace, working and coming back. Now, just imagine that if you spend the majority of your life, which is work, if you spend it doing what you don't love, I mean, isn't that kind of miserable? Now, I'm very aware of the fact that not everyone can resign from their job and say, "Hey, listen, Loy told or this motivational guru or this internet guy said, follow your passion, follow your dreams. I'm resigning from my job. I'm going to do what I love." But then, what will you eat? How will you earn? Let's say one of you likes singing. Singing is your passion. You sing day and night. Or one of you likes bodybuilding. But then, can you make money out of it is a very big question, and I'm very aware of that. I'm very aware of the fact that not everyone can follow their passion. Many people who I know who are businessmen, they love acting in movies. One of my clients who has been my client for from the age of 36, I think. Now it is, 10 years, 11 years. So he loves acting in movies, and obviously, I didn't take his permission, but he has acted with Hrithik Roshan, but in a side role. Salman Khan's movie, the ones that were shot in Dubai. He starred in a side role, but obviously, even though shooting was 7 days, he hardly appeared for 10 seconds, 15 seconds, because he's like a side extra. Or in one of them, he was even a villain, like he was taking a stick and axe and all that stuff. Okay. So he loves that. And he has done TV serials and all that, which he does it because he's very passionate. He loves acting. He just found out very lately. But the thing is, it doesn't pay him any money. It doesn't pay him, like he gets like $200 or $300 just for 7 days work. But as a businessman, he makes, I would say, 100,000 dirhams or more than that per month. He makes a lot of money. He's really well off. Okay. 100,000 or more than that. I think it's much more than that. I'm not too sure how much he earns on, because he just purchased down payment cash. That like that Range Rover, no? Range Rover. This is the Toyota Land Cruiser. Yeah, he full options. He purchased down payment cash. I think that was 600,000 dirhams. That is close to 150,000 US dollars down payment cash. So I think he earns a lot more money. I'm not too sure. So his first passion is acting, movies, and all that. His second passion is actually business, what he is into right now. The funny thing is, before he got into this, he was actually a employee. He was working for a He was working for the corporate world. I'll not give you which sector he was working for. And he worked there for, I think, roughly uh, 15 years, 15, 16 years. Yeah, nearly 20 years. Until, before COVID, he got laid off. And thankfully, he had a side business. And from there, he slowly decided that he would transition. But then after he got terminated, he decided, okay, I'll make my business happen. And then from there, now he's following whatever he loves doing. So obviously, movies he loves doing. That is his first passion. But business is his second passion, which he really loves. And now, he has said no to all other things which he does not love. So if there was a message I could give you through this video is, I think it's very important for you as an individual to find out what you love doing. Now, in some cases, you can resign from your job and say, I don't like my job. I have enough money. I'll follow my passion. If you're one of those, man, hats off to you. You're living the dream because you can do what you love. Like, for example, in my case, I'll just say that I'm very lucky. Some people would like to say, God blessed you, or I'm blessed, whatever, fine. That I can actually do what I love. Right from childhood, I love talking. I love the attention. I always wanted to give my opinion on things. And thanks to, that time there was no YouTube, there was no Facebook, there was no internet, there was no Google. So I never knew that this could be a career. My parents used to always say, what you'll do, man, what you'll do. Okay. I just got lucky. I just got lucky because I kept chasing what I wanted to do. And those days, the only thing was sales. So finally, making all the mistakes, taking all the risks at a very young age, and if you follow my video, at the age of 36, lost everything. So then I decided, okay, I'll be a coach, I'll be a consultant, and started, face to face. But obviously, after I decided I can't continue life in Dubai anymore because cost of living is so high, it's unpredictable, and obviously I was reaching 40. If I have to make a change, I have to do it now. So by sheer accident, I came down to Thailand. And here I realized the only way I can survive is going online. And online, accidentally again, I found a YouTube is a way to express myself. Quora was there before. Blogs were there before, but now blogs are dead or dying. So finally got there. So yes, I did get lucky. But in order to get lucky, I prepared myself. I was constantly into public speaking. I was constantly into improving my ability to communicate. I was constantly into writing stuff, improving the art of writing. I was constantly into reading books. I was constantly into speaking in front of large groups, interacting with people. So all the skills that I developed over the past 20 years, I was able to use that to become what you see today. So it didn't happen like all of a sudden. It didn't happen like my career is there. This is what I love. And now I'll develop the skills. No, I kept at it. So my message to you is if you want to lead a life, the one life that you have, if you want to make it meaningful, find out what you love doing. Find out what is your passion, what is it that you love doing, and do it at the side. Do it as something that would give you a therapeutic feeling, like something that would help you relax. Now, obviously, maybe some of you like video games, some of you like watching football or cricket or whatever. That you cannot make it as a career path. Okay, that you can't make it as a, like watching football or watching cricket. I mean, but if you're talking of being a person who can offer commentary, like you're a commentator and you're talking about football as it's happening and you're fine, that is, then it's a skill. Or you are giving your analysis about how a fight took place or a football match or cricket match, fine, that is a skill. But if you're just sitting there eating popcorn and drinking juice and watching a movie, or no, that is not a skill. Okay. So find out something where your skill is involved, where your creativity is involved, where your personalization, like for example, painting or maybe singing, and then figure out a way how you can share it with the world. Like one of my other clients loved painting. I encouraged this client, why don't you put your paintings on a social media like Instagram or Pinterest, or share links on Facebook, and tell people if anyone would like to buy, or if anyone would like me to paint something custom, I'll charge you something, a nominal fee, and I'll do it for you. And lo and behold, now she's making a little side money. It's not big, but side money. And she's very, very happy. And you'd not believe her actual job is very boring. It's it's more like being in a store and warehouse, and it's nothing interesting, physical work. But here she's found something that she's very passionate about, and she's very happy. So I think you need to figure out what is it you love to do at this side. Obviously, you can't resign from your company. So find out what you can do when you're free for 2-3 hours. Like maybe you like going to the gym, but obviously if you're training, you can't expect anyone to pay you anything. Maybe you can be a good coach. Maybe you can be a good guide. Maybe your knowledge in nutrition and exercise, you can put a blog or you can make videos on it. So find a way to communicate this skill of yours, this what you're passionate about, what you can customize, what you can research and build your knowledge on, and then make it your version of things and share it with the world. It need not be for money. Initially, it can be to build a following. Like example, for me, when I started off, I used to always ask myself, why would anyone follow my channel? Why would anyone subscribe to my channel? But eventually, people started to follow. And today, people like to hear my opinion on various topics, or some just hate me. They just can't tolerate me, but they'll still watch what I have to say. So that is how you build up. And eventually, I think you'll find something that you're good at, man. It can be public speaking, it can be marriage advice, relationship advice, can be mentoring, can be maybe a book review. So all I'm telling you is find out something that you love doing, spend time doing it, and find out a way to communicate it to the masses. Customize it. Put a little bit of your identity, your personal brand, your touch to it. Like, for example, if you read a book, okay, give your opinion about the book. Okay, you can take maybe book summaries from outside. You can write a script by yourself and say, hey, this book, this is what I felt was good thing about the book. This is what I disagreed. Finally, so now you're putting a little bit of your personality there. Or, for example, you have an opinion about some political event, or share it. Obviously, you'll say, Loy, is the only way through videos, is the only way through blogs? Well, then figure out some other way how you can communicate it. Because at the end of the day, if people do not know you're doing it, how will they know it? Maybe you like to fix things. Maybe you like stitching things. Maybe you like embroidery. But then people should know, right? You're doing it. Maybe you can share photographs of it. So in a day and age of social media where we advertise what we do, you have to let the world know, see, this is my talent, this is my skill. And keep in mind, it need not be like world class. Like your painting shouldn't be so amazing or so perfect, or your singing voice need not be so great. Maybe it can be just above average and bearable. And you never know what can actually happen. Remember, there are a lot of people in on our planet today who don't have incredible talent, or they are not perfect, but they have a small fan following. They have a group of people who admire them. And that's how they are able to sustain, survive, and thrive. And over the period of time, as you keep doing the same task over and over again, you become better. Like, for example, in terms of public speaking, because I've been doing it for 20 plus years, 25 years, I've gotten better. YouTube videos. I think I've put more than 6,300. I've gotten better. Video editing, coaching, consulting. So yeah, if I could conclude this video and tell you one thing, it is try to find what you love doing, something that really wakes you up in the morning, that gives you a sense of joy that nobody has to tell you, but you'll do it anyway. And even if you don't get paid, you'll still do it. For me, it is interacting with my clients, the coaching, the consulting. It is putting these videos. And last but not the least, it is, you know, just sharing my ideas, my knowledge with the world. And then obviously, then there is the games and everything else. So if you can commercialize what you love doing, that is the greatest gift in the world. But if that is not there, if you're not able to make money and a living doing what you love, work your job, do what you have to do to earn money, and at the side, do this. And I'll tell you, life will be so much more better rather than just being a mundane like a rat race and doing what you hate and wondering, is there more to life than this? All right. This is what I wanted to share with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, good, bad, ugly. Love to hear from you. Feel free to share your questions. I always read your comments. This is me signing off. You guys take care.